Greetings. All right. So I wanted to come through and do a continuation of the reading we had the other night because I guess that was like yesterday. If I'm not mistaken. I believe it was yesterday we had a reading. I don't know, I'll be keeping up with time like that. Hey Jessica. Thanks, babe. Thanks for always showing up. So yeah, we had a reading yesterday. And something that stuck out in the reading was the Queen of Wands in reverse. And so today I had a message like to elaborate on that. And so hey Rosa. And so hey Naomi. So I was like, yo, let me get into this Queen of Wands energy because honestly, I try to tap into everything. Well, I don't try, I do. And I feel honestly that a lot of you guys are on the precipice of something very amazing in your life. Whether this is like a spiritual journey, whether this is like something material that's going to come into your life and just like really make some good shit happen. I feel like you guys are really like on, to something big. And people who don't think big don't get what I'm saying. But I know that people who tune in to me and fuck with me know what I mean by something big. Because we all have our own ideas of things that are big that could be coming towards us right now. Whether this is career, love, you know, personal things. There's something big coming for all of us right now. And so I really want you guys to stay in this mindset of attracting what is meant for you. Now, the thing that stuck out to me most is the change that you're going through. You're going through a huge change right now. And I want you to know that time seems like it's going by really fast for you. It feels like you look up and it's already Friday or Sunday or like shit's just like speeding up. Like a lot of things are changing rapidly in your life. Like you're just on like autopilot in some ways where it's like things are happening, things are going on, and then you like, yo, I just thought it was like Monday and it's already like Sunday about to be Monday again. So a lot of you guys are like really feeling this surge. And so it can cause a little bit of confusion. It can make you feel like, yo, what the fuck's going on? But everything that's going on is in divine alignment with who you truly are, what you're becoming, and what you realized you are. So there's a lot of things going on for you guys. But something external to you, whether it's an energy or a person that's carrying this energy, because I feel like this energy has been chasing you for a minute. And it doesn't have to necessarily be one person. It could be like an energy that kind of like shifts from person to person. And it has you feeling like, yo, is everybody like this? But no, there's this energy of like doubt and confrontation and frustration and shit like that that's kind of like lingering around you that you have to face in order for you to tell it. So it's kind of like you're running into a lot of people that have this energy, but it's because you have to tackle the energy itself. And once you tackle that energy within you, it's going to dispel it from being able to come towards you. But on some 3D shit, I feel like there's a person in your life. This could be multiple people for some of you. And this could just be one person. But there is someone envious of you for no reason. And when we had the reading the other day, I didn't really expound on that too much because I just kind of felt like I just wanted to like gear you towards something that was going to motivate you for your divine purpose. So now I'm coming back to that message, and I want to let you know that there is somebody close to you or who feels close to you, and they really don't want to see you succeed. And the crazy thing about the energy is that it's someone that says they love you a lot. It's someone that kind of like acts one way publicly with you, but privately they kind of like shun you or act distant towards you. But when it comes to like public displays of affection, this person is like very showy because they realize that being connected to you gives them a lot of attention as well. So I want you to be mindful of the interactions that you're getting because I feel like a small percentage of it is not very genuine. So you just want to be mindful of like what you're giving your attention to, what you're feeding, because someone around you is just not genuine, and I'm really picking up on it. So just be mindful of that, because someone feels like your evolution of self is a threat to them. They kind of feel like you evolving and stepping into your higher self and really being in tune with everything going on around you is making them very uncomfortable because this person operates on a certain frequency where attention has to be on them, and you stepping into your power is taking some type of attention from them. But honestly, beneath the surface, it's not. This person operates in a very lack mindset. And so every time they see you evolve or change for the better, they take it as a personal attack on them. And so you have to be mindful with who you're sharing your gifts with, your abundance with, and things of that nature, your good news. I'm hearing be mindful of who you're sharing your good news with because somebody is really like clocking you. They're watching what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're moving, and they're using it to add themselves up. And so it's like always like they're going to be in some type of competition, unhealthy competition, because there's healthy competition amongst friends and family, but then there's that unhealthy competition. And I'm feeling like this person is coming from that unhealthy competitive energy. And also, they're taking your happiness personal. Like your happiness somehow drives like a dagger into them. Um, hey, um, their happiness, your happiness, excuse me, somehow makes them feel threatened. Hey, Emerald, Esmeralda P. I just made you a moderator if you don't mind. So I want you to be mindful of that because I feel like there's someone that stays connected to you, but doesn't necessarily have your best interest at heart. And I felt that last reading with you guys. And so just be mindful of who you're sharing your gifts with. You know what, Kelly? It could definitely be a family member. I don't know if you were inside the room earlier, but I was saying that it's someone close to you. It's someone that you share information with, someone that you let your guard down with, someone that's you're vulnerable with. Jessica, I made you a moderator as well. I hope you don't mind. Um, but you and Esmeralda always kind of like show up and are very supportive. So I wanted to kind of make you guys moderators. But if you don't want that responsibility, it's totally fine. But I just kind of dig the vibe and appreciate the support. So I thought that you could kind of like keep an eye out, because sometimes when I'm reading cards, I don't read the comments. And sometimes, people project and they say, fucked up shit. And maybe you can catch it before me, because I'm going to be into the cards as we get along. As we get on, I'm going to be in the cards. So maybe you guys can kind of like keep an eye out and communicate with people for me a little bit. No heavy responsibility, but, if you feel like it, that's fine. But thanks. So yeah, this could be a family member. I'm definitely feeling like it could be a mother for some of you. It could be someone that has that motherly role in your life that you may have given to someone. But I definitely feel a very feminine energy. Now, for some of you guys, I do feel a masculine energy of someone kind of like hovering over you, but doesn't really mean you well. So, this is general, so just take it as it resonates. But there's definitely a feminine energy that just kind of like feels like you being happy is an attack on them. You going for whatever makes you happy is an attack on them. So, I just want you to be mindful of that. Thank you. Latasia, I believe, Latasia Jones. So I want you to be careful about who you share your happiness with. Now, another message that I got when I was, meditating on the collective, kind of like trying to tap in, because I was just feeling like you guys are going through a lot of different shifts right now, but some of you are going to be coming into divine partnership with someone. Some of you guys are going to be falling in love with someone. And you know what? It's scary for you. It's scary for you because you don't want to get hurt. It's scary for you because you've fallen in love before and it was like toxic. But now I honestly in my heart feel like you guys are going to rise in love. There's not going to be any falling. Like you guys are going to rise in love. And this is going to shake you to the fucking core. But this is also going to show you a lot of shit around you that you have been turning a blind eye to. You falling in love, reconnecting with yourself, and if you're not falling in love with someone external to you, you're going to be falling in love with your own personal divine feminine and divine masculine. You're going to be marrying these energies within yourself. And this is going to make you extremely powerful and extremely attractive. And you're going to be attracting a lot of opportunities and people and suitors towards you. But what's also going to happen is it's going to be like that divine selection, that divine intervention where whatever is the weakest link in your life is going to fall away from you. And only the strong will survive. And it's not on some cocky, like, yo, I'm better than somebody, they not on my level type shit. That's not it at all. What it is that you subconsciously and consciously have asked for things to line up. And so shit's about to line up. And you have to know and be okay with things falling away from you. Things that are contrary to what you're trying to accomplish in your personal life. So this is what's going on right now. Now, for this external energy that I'm feeling, I want to pull a card real quick because, I want to see if what I'm feeling is what I'm feeling. Because I'm an empath and so many other things. I don't want to put myself in a box. But I want to see kind of like if what I'm feeling is true for some of you guys who could be dealing with people who say they love you, but also have this underlying love hate shit going on for you. Because I feel like there's a love hate relationship going on that you're low key picking up on. You're not participating in it, but you're kind of like, okay, let me observe and see all the signs that I need to see if this person is that energy that's love hate with me. So it's kind of like you're not love hate with anyone else, but you're being very defensive and very protective of your energy because you don't want to allow anything to come in that's not cohesive with the changes you've made, the person you already are, the energy you're trying to, manifest, and things of that nature. That's right. All right. Let's see what we can get. We got downcast pride. So, two things I'm hearing. See, one of the reasons that you stay connected to this person is because of pride. This person can give you kind of a feeling of accomplishment, a feeling of belonging. This person can give you this feeling like you are somebody or you've made it in some kind of way. Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum, this person feels the same way about you. But regardless of who feels what, I feel an energy of pride. Like I'm holding on to this because my pride won't allow me to lose. I'm holding on to this because my pride doesn't want to take a loss and feel like they didn't accomplish or have something. So you to downcast pride, it's like you gotta let that shit go because pride can be keeping you holding on to something that is not even meant for you. All right, and that's really what I'm feeling from this card. Let's see another one because I really want to pull out whatever energy is blocking sacrifice. You got sacrifice. So it's time, yeah. Downcasting pride and sacrifice coming out together. It's like, yo, you got to sacrifice some shit. And it could be your pride and your ego. It could be why you're connected to this person. Like your reasons or this person's reasons for being connected to you is about pride and ego. And I feel like somebody is coming, like, it's a lot of shit that I'm feeling. Like I told you earlier, somebody in your life, their ego and their pride is bruised by you being who you are. And I feel like you gotta sacrifice some shit. And that's you hanging on to them because I feel like some of you are hanging on to people just because it looks good, just because it feels low key good, but you're not really satisfied. You're not even really happy, but you holding on to this person because it gives you this kind of look, or this person is holding on to you. Like, make it fit how it fits, because this is only going to resonate for a certain few. But there needs to be a sacrifice because whatever you're holding on to, it's just out of pride. It's out of ego. It's out of like showmanship, one-upmanship, trying to look good and prove to people that you have something. Or if even if it's not people, maybe you holding on to this energy, this person, this situation, this job, this title, whatever, it's because it makes you feel a certain way. But I feel like on the back end of that shit, you're not really happy. And that's why the sacrifice card comes out, because you're going to have to sacrifice something in order to really be happy. Well, two came out, I'm going to read both. You got, is this me? What the fuck? I can't make this shit up. Y'all see me shuffling. You got, is this me? So it's like you keeping up this facade. You don't even recognize yourself in the mirror anymore. And I feel like it's not even on some negative shit that you don't recognize yourself in the mirror. You don't recognize yourself in the mirror because you're not the same person you used to be. You're not that same person that would sacrifice your own happiness and your morals and shit just to be around people. You're not that person anymore. In the past, you probably used to be passive and let people say whatever and run over you and blah, blah, blah. But you didn't elevate it in such a way that you like, yo, is this even me? You like, wait a minute. I used to be okay with people talking to me like this and acting like this with me. But now I'm like, hold the fuck. Like, now I feel like now your higher self is challenging you. Your higher self is challenging you to speak up and set boundaries. I feel like in the past, you were low key be scared to hurt the people that was hurting you. And that's all good and fine and martyrdom and all that bullshit and being a bigger person type shit. But I feel like in the past, you used to let people just pop off on you, dish you any kind of shit, talk to you any kind of way. They never took your feelings into consideration. You was cool with that because you wanted to be light and love and you wanted to embrace people and give them a safe space and not judge people harshly like maybe they have judged you in the past. I feel like maybe you was on some shit like that at some point in your life. And I feel like now you're not like that no more. And I feel like now you like, why am I so defensive? Why am I like always sticking up for myself? Well, because your inner child was tired of not having boundaries. So now you like, yo, is this me? Yeah, it is you. This is you. This is the you that you're supposed to be. This is the you that you've been waiting to be for a long ass time, but you was afraid of hurting people by being who you truly are. Well, your spirit is tired of playing small. Playing small is no longer allowed. You know what I'm saying? And then the next card you got says, the child I was meant to be. What the fuck is this me? The child I was meant to be. Your inner child is ready to boss up. Okay, your inner child is not 6 years old anymore. Maybe now your inner child is 14, 15 when you start smelling yourself and you realize that you can do whatever the fuck you want. Maybe you are stepping into that portion of your inner child where now you're ready to test the limits. Now you're ready to speak up. Now you're not just taking shit anymore. Like I told you guys in the last reading the other day on the collective energy check-in that I did yesterday. I was telling you guys that it's time to heal your inner child. It's time to like do what you gotta do. And you have to know that your inner child is not always 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your inner child is your fucking inner child. It could be a 17-year-old child. It could be an 18-year-old child, a 19-year-old child. We gotta understand and understand that everybody got some growing up to do. And whether these are things that you have suppressed, but now it's like the child I was meant to be. Is this me? No, it's not you. It's not you because you haven't been living your truth. And y'all know I don't know you or nothing like that, but this is what Spirit is telling me. You haven't been living your truth. You haven't been speaking your truth. You haven't been allowing yourself to just be free. And now you stepping into this, I don't have a choice but to be free. I don't have a choice but to just, you know, speak for myself. I don't have a choice but to like do the things for myself that I wasn't able to experience when I was a child. And you have to know that there is a beautiful balance of this adult that you are and your inner child. There's a beautiful balance within that. And I feel like that's what a lot of you guys are channeling right now. The crazy thing is it's been a wave for the past 6 months to a year of the inner child speaking out. And, you know, maybe people didn't know what was going on, but for the past, like I said, 6 months to a year, a lot of our inner child or children have been speaking out, because a lot of us that have been called to this path have been quieted as children, have been shunned, have been abused, have been taught to speak up is wrong and gaslit and so forth. And so we grew up into these adults who could be very sensitive. And sometimes that oversensitiveness can be detrimental, and sometimes it could be where your gift lies. So it's like you got to find that happy medium amongst it, because like some of us are experiencing our inner child speaking out finally and trying to clear these emotional traumas, because a lot of you have children yourselves. A lot of you are about to have children, and you don't want to continue that cycle. So it's like right now you are being forced to face your inner child and those pains, and not feeling heard and being shut out and not having that emotional connection and not being nurtured the way you felt like a child should be. And this is going to go off a little off topic a little bit, but Spirit is telling me I need to say this. This is how you're going to be raising your children. Either you are going to be speaking life into your children and allowing them to act out their artistic energies and their need for emotional connection and speaking freely, but also giving them that discipline and that guidance, or you're going to be shutting them out and feeding them shit to just distract them. So it's a lot of shit going on for you guys right now. It's a lot of shit going on. So you kind of feel like, what the fuck? But at the bottom of all this shit, you just want to do right. And I get it. I get it. You just want to do right at the, like, you like, yo, fuck all the lessons. I'm here for it. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to grow. But I just want to do it right. And that's why a lot of you guys are reaching out to things that resonate, people that heal, things that teach, because you're trying to break the cycles in your life. And I fucking respect it. None of us are exempt from this journey sometimes, you know? So just know you're not alone. Just know that, yes, you have changed. Is this me, the child I should have been? That's like you're healing your inner child. You're really looking at your inner child and being like, yo, you needed this when you were younger. I'm going to give you this now, but I'm also going to teach you. You're reteaching yourself. You're relearning. You're unlearning. You're evolving. You're evolving. And doing that is breaking those generational cycles that were unhealthy. Those things that were passed down that never quite allowed anybody in the family to soar. You're being called to soar. You're being called to fucking set the generational wealth in your family. You got obsession. Some of you guys have become obsessed with finding out your history, finding out what the hell has made your family be the way it is. What has made you link and attach to people in such a fashion that you have? What is keeping you from letting go of things that you know don't make you happy? It's all relative, you know what I mean? And so this obsession with finding out what's going on with you, your family, you're gonna dig up so many secrets. You're gonna dig up so many past traumas, things that you suppressed from 5, 6 years old. I'm hearing even 7 years old. 7 years old was probably the age you released some shit and just accepted things were gonna be the way they were. And maybe you don't remember that. But there's a lot of things that have happened in your life. 17 was probably an extremely pivotal year for you in your life. A lot of sevens and fives I'm picking up on. But it's just a lot of shit. You're relearning, you're relearning yourself. You're relearning, you're re-raising yourself. You have to fucking re-raise yourself right now. Because the way you were raised is not conducive to who you are and who you really know you should be. It's not. That's why you have this obsession with the unknown. This obsession with the beautiful darkness that holds the secrets to who you truly are. All right, let's see. You got addicted right after obsession. So, a lot of you guys are addicted to certain things. And the things that I feel like you're addicted to are the things that feel familiar. And sometimes you'll find yourself in relationships that feel familiar from the last relationship because those relationships gave you some like euphoria in some kind of way. Like smoking a cigarette when you know that shit's wrong for you, but it gives you this boost or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like you're addicted to this certain energy, and this false energy that's following you knows your trigger. Okay, this false energy, this false projection that's following you knows you're addicted to this type of feeling. And what happens is it will send things and people to you that have this energy attached to it. Because you have to understand that this energy is hungry. It's hungry and it feeds off of our insecurities. It feeds off of our envy, our hate, our bullshit. And so that's why a lot of cliche ass quotes be like, yo, whatever you think is what you attract and who. But it's not that black and white like they want you to think it is. It's fucking colorful. I always tell you guys that the law of attraction is colorful. So be mindful of what you're thinking, what you're projecting, what you're doing, because you could be saying one thing and doing another. And that's why you're calling certain shit in because you're saying something, but then behind closed doors, you could be doing other shit. Like it's all like all over the place. That's why you're feeling like that because now you're coming into this realization that, yo, it's not black and white. It's like I do good, I attract good. It's not I do bad, I attract bad. That's not it at all. The level up is when you realize that you could be a great person. You can keep your nose down to the grind and you can still have a motherfucker that's just unhappy that's going to come over to teach you another lesson. And some of these toxic people that come into your life to teach you a lesson. What lesson? I don't know because all of y'all live your own lives. I don't live in you, so I can't tell you what lesson is teaching you because lessons are all relative to what we feel, what we, the shit we do. So it's like, don't be out here at half-ass. Don't be out here slipping thinking that, if I do good, I'm only going to attract good. And if I do bad, I'm only going to attract bad. Nah, that's not how it works. Because you got innocent children that unspeakable things happen to them. So it's like, I don't even want to touch that. But what I'm telling you is that you're unlearning and relearning a lot of shit. And you're becoming obsessed. And you're becoming very addicted to this privacy and to this inner knowing and to this attachment that you have, this connection. I don't want to say attachment because that's draining you. You become low-key obsessed with this connection to yourself. And so, however it feels for you, that's what's going on. You want to know you. You want to fucking know what's my purpose? What am I doing? Like, you want to know. And this needing to know is going to lead you to what's so divine for you. So stay curious. stay learning and unlearning and revamping your life and reconsidering on shit. You know, the spiritual journey doesn't end. You got Queen of My World. Now, back to that Queen of Wands energy we had in reverse the other night. The person that I feel like is around you wants to be the queen of your world. They want you to focus on them and only them, praise them, blah, 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 and this, that, and the third. You know, and sad to say, for some of you guys, this person is your mom. For some of you guys, this person is your homegirl, somebody that you chill with. For some of you guys, it's yourself. You know, because energy is fluid. We're not about to sit here and be like, oh, this is good. Like, no, it's a lot of shit. Queen of your world, for some of you guys, you need to be the queen of your world. Stop playing small for people. I'm tired of that with y'all. Stop playing small for people. It's okay for you to be the light of your own world. It's okay for you to be bigging yourself up. Posting your bomb ass selfies, looking good. Got your skin regimen popping. You looking good. You feeling good. You done lost 5 pounds. You didn't been eating right. You didn't feeling clean and shit. Be that queen of your world. Speak life into yourself. Even the smallest accomplishments matter. Fuck that. Be the queen of your world. Now on the other end of the spectrum, stop letting people small talk you. Okay? You don't got time for the small talk. Don't let people downplay your accomplishments. Your little dress, your little 5 pounds you lost, your little boo boo, your little new car, your little new job, your little school, all that little shit. No, y'all not playing small no more. That's dead. Okay, be the queen of your world, but also know that somebody external to you feels like they should be higher than you. And this shit sounds so stupid because I don't think on this level, but I still have to relay the message. Somebody feels like they shine bigger than you and they have more than you, so you standing next to them, they feel overshadowed. Even though you don't probably have the shit that they have. This person feels like when they stand next to you, you overshadow them. So be mindful of somebody that that's just too catty, that's too showy, that feels like they always gotta one up you in some little low balling ass way. Because I feel like this person does little sneaky sidebar ass petty shit, you know? But your focus is elsewhere because you so focused on healing your inner child that you're not even paying attention to them, because honestly your inner child feels bad for them because they are not tapping into their inner child. And you have been placed in this position to where you don't have no choice. Like, the ones that are here right now, I feel like you guys don't even have a choice. It's like your inner child just came up and was like, yo, we got some shit to do. We got some work to do. Let's fix it. And they set your ass down. And that's why you're in this position now where you're healing, and it's turmoil. It's just like, what the fuck? But it's definitely necessary. So, you know, be mindful of that. Be aware. Not beware, because we're not afraid of nothing. But be aware of people coming towards you as you're on this energy of, like, on this journey of, like, raising your vibration and healing. Be mindful of people coming towards you with petty shit to distract you. Things that don't even make up the scheme of where you're going to be in the future. Be mindful of that, because I'm telling you, guys are on the brink of something amazing, some type of change that you've been really wanting for years. Some of you have been wanting this change for 10 or more years. Some of you guys have felt this energy riding your back for years, and you like, yo, what is going on? How do I shake it? Well, you're shaking it now. The paradigm has shifted. Everything has changed. That's why the days are going by faster. The weeks are going by faster. The months are going by faster. Everything is moving fast. So your change, your time is coming in just as fast. So I really want you to be mindful of that, because you're going to be like, yo, what's this, what's that, or whatever. But that's what it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so like, just be mindful of that. Start grounding yourself. Get you some black tourmaline. You know what I mean? Get you some selenite, some rose quartz, things of those, like things that will help you stay grounded. This selenite will help you connect with your guardian angels and keep you grounded. You know, the black tourmaline will keep you grounded as well, and will dispel negative vibes coming within you and external to you. You know? But it's really time to set up these boundaries and stop fucking with people that you got to second guess. Because a lot of y'all are loyal to a fault. You're loyal to people and you empathetic and blah, blah, blah. And that's all cute and fine on paper. But at the end of the day, you need to be mindful of the energies that you're allowing to mingle with your own. You got artificial heart coming out. Y'all see me shuffling this. And I'm telling you, there's some fucking fake ass love. Like I said, somebody that's always telling you I love you and blah, blah, blah. This person is really mad about some shit. Oh, we got Alone in the World coming out next. So this person feels alone. And they see you being happy. And it's like they just they can't be happy for you because this person is alone. They're giving this false image of love outwardly. Don't cry, Kelly. Well, cry if you need to. I can't tell you don't cry. That's not fair. But like, you got somebody around you that has a false heart. And the reason Spirit is bringing me to talk to you about this tonight is because you've been giving so much to this person, and they just been kind of like laughing at it and taking it and taking it and taking it. And on some real shit, it's got you feeling alone in the world. Forget this false person for a moment. I feel in my heart that like you feeling low key alone in the world, because you giving your heart to people who don't really genuinely appreciate it and accept it with this false heart. It's like you giving your love to people, but they just kind of like, man, I just feel like they playing you. But I feel like on some real shit, you so loving that you just accepting whatever type of closeness you can get from people, because you really want to forge genuine bonds. But it's time to pull back on that. Because I feel like even with you giving, you're still feeling alone. I feel like you could be in a room with like 100 people and still feel alone because you're not around people that resonate with your soul. And a lot of these people don't. You know? They're giving off a false energy. They're giving off an energy that they understand you and that they love you. But honestly, I feel like some of these people just want to control you and get you to think like them. Let's get one on the Alone in the World. I want to see. You know, I want to get one for you guys on here. Thank you everybody for liking the video. Everybody that's in the room listening and chatting with me. Thank you for liking the video and showing your love and support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. When you want to Alone in the World? Okay, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so for Alone in the World, we got the main male in reverse. Okay. There's somebody in your life with a masculine energy. Now, for some of you, I feel like this is a woman who carries a very masculine energy, but I feel like with the artificial heart, she hides it. She hides her very masculine energy under maybe like a damsel in distress type facade. But with this main male in reverse, it's like you could be feeling alone without this divine masculine energy. And it's like you could be really taking on the role of masculine energy and trying to make shit happen in your life and protecting yourself, protecting your family, and it's exhausting you. But I also feel like there's somebody that comes into your life as this divine masculine, but I feel like it's false. And I feel like they give you this hope because it feeds an energy to them and they suck that energy and then they disappear. And I feel like that's really making you feel alone or like you want to leave this person alone. Bottom line, like I feel like you want to leave this person alone because they're not as divine as they pretend to be. And they're always coming in and out with you, being short with you, not giving you the divine energy that you're giving out, and you're fucking tired of it. That's why this false heart comes out because honestly, babe, they're coming to you like a gas station. They travel, they out the road, they whatever, and then they use you as a pit stop to recharge. Once they recharge on you, then they're out again. You got the occupation card in reverse. Stop fucking working for this person. You are literally working for this person to suck your energy dry. This person puts in no work or effort in the relationship with you. The relationship, the friendship, the partnership, whatever the hell you want to call it. This person's not doing the work. It's all you. All you. All right, girl? Oh, thank you. All right, I know we long-winded and I'm barely getting into the right of way, but shit. When spirit talk. All right, let's get into the right of way a little bit, see what the tarot has for you guys, and then we're going to dip out. I'm already cooking late. I'm drinking. I'm chilling. Saturday night. I feel good. So, I just had to come through and give you guys a quick message while my energy was high. But, yo, I'm just being 100 with y'all. Y'all got to stop feeding this bullshit-ass bottomless pit. Because this person that you're feeding is a bottomless pit. You think you this person's only source? Oh, you damn wrong. With the occupation card in reverse, this person is working everybody. This person is working everybody external to them. This person ain't doing shit for themselves, but sitting back and allowing people to do shit for them. While they, with this false heart shit, while they project their little false intentions, their little false love. Oh, I love you. No, they don't. They just want to be the apple of your eye with this queen of the world shit. They just want to be the apple of your eye. They just want attention. They just want attention. I'm telling you, some people will feed off of you just giving them attention. They don't even want you. They have no intentions on doing shit with you, but attention is one hell of a drug. So this queen of the world shit, like I told you, the 2 messages, you need to start being the own apple of your eye. Looking in the mirror with that shit, not being external. Yeah. And stop allowing people to think they can just come in and overshadow you in your own right. All that little, I don't know. I don't like that energy. Yeah, but with the occupation card in reverse, nah, this person don't put in no work. They just sit back and wait for people to dote over them and give them attention and put in emotional labor, and they sit back and lick their little chops and be happy about the shit. But they're not going to give you nothing in return. They're going to give you the minimum. Okay? So Spirit is telling you to tighten up and just do for you right now. You be the queen of your own world. The king of your own world. However you resonate with it. It's time for you to do that for yourself. Because I just feel like there's somebody around you that don't want to see you shine. Page of Swords in reverse. And they watching everything you damn do. Everything you do, they front and center. They ain't hitting like, because I feel like this is some social media shit. Because you know, back in the 90s, motherfuckers was teenagers. We wasn't really on social media like that. But I feel like now everybody just sit around on social media when they miserable, make fake ass accounts and watch people and drop negative comments or just watch. They just sit back and watch with their little evil eye bullshit. So I feel like whoever this queen of the world is, I feel like this person just sits on the internet and watches whatever you do. Whether you know it or not, this person finds some way to figure out what you're doing, and they watch you, and they suck their little teeth and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And this is just some real ass shit. This is not no negative or positive reading. This is just what's coming out. This is what's going on. You evolving, you changing, you healing your inner child. You coming to grips with the things that have been holding you back. And then you have forged these relationships with people who aren't evolving and they don't want to face their inner self. So they're projecting onto you. And you stepping into your own right is making these people feel like now you're not going to be putting work towards their shit anymore. Now you're not going to be putting up with their bullshit. Now you're not going to be going an extra mile to have a relationship with them. They don't know how to take that. They're like, yo, why this person just like fall back like that? Let me see what they doing. That's why you got this page of swords in reverse. Because like you done pulled back. And now you're all about yourself. Now you're all about your glow up tour. Summer, winter, spring, fall, whatever. You glowing up year round. It's not no like short term shit. So it's like now this person like, yo, they not with the occupation card in reverse. They like, oh, they not putting work towards me and my bullshit anymore. So they gotta be up to something. Page of Swords in reverse. Let me see. Oh, they not hitting me all day, every day. They're not on my bumper. Because a lot of y'all was trapped into this little twin flame wave and divine masculine, feminine, and karmic wave that was going on, but that's not even what that shit's about. The glow up tour is about you. So now you're not with the occupation card in reverse. You're not looking at what other people are doing. You're not worried about that. You're not working towards other people's goals and what they think you should be like. So now they're like, oh, you used to want my opinion. You used to want my confirmation on your decision. And you probably wasn't even asking motherfuckers for like permission. You was probably just like in this state of mind where like, yo, I'm about to make a big decision. I'm about to do something. I'm about to change. Let me hit so and so to see what they feel about the change. Not like you wanted their permission, but the problem is when you always go to people with your decisions or what you're about to change or do, that gives them this false impression that you're asking for their permission. And it gives them this false idea of control. Woo, excuse me, y'all. I had to get something to drink. Okay. So now that they're no longer queen of your world and you're not running your thoughts and aspirations and shit by them, they're like, okay, let me see what this person doing. Or they're not telling me everything. I feel like somebody just real nosy. Honestly. I feel like you don't even owe this person any explanation for any shit that you're doing in your life. I feel like you would just tell them shit out of pure conversation, just being friendly, just being open, just being transparent, not on some competition shit, not on like, oh, I'm doing big, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's like you were just honestly like being open, and this person took it as competition, and this person took it in a way to where like they thought they had you maybe on a schedule or some shit. Like, okay, so you're gonna do this, you're gonna pay attention to me, you're gonna feed me, you're gonna feed me, feed me, feed me. And I feel like now you started to feed yourself, and this person doesn't like that. This person feels like your energy, your life force, your attention should be on them. And so now that it's not, they're watching. Okay, can we do one on the page of swords, please, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. Knight of Wands in reverse. So listen, now that you've taken your attention from this person, they're about to come in. Okay? But let me tell you something. With the Page of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse, they're not about to do shit. They're not about to do anything substantial. They're gonna blow smoke up your ass just to get your attention and kind of shake your faith in yourself. They want to shake your faith in yourself. They want to kind of like make you pay back attention to them, but they're not gonna reciprocate it. This person, to me, with this Page of Swords in reverse, this person doesn't even have anything to talk about with you. That's why they don't respond to your texts. That's why they don't call you. The World card in reverse. It's like, yo, this shit needs to be done already. Nothing's blossoming from that. This person's just gonna be the same, inconsistent. If this is a relationship or a friendship or whatever, this person's just coming in to distract you. Nothing new is gonna happen. This person just wants to distract you because they don't like not being the center of your attention. They don't want you. Like, I'm sorry this sounds harsh, but this person doesn't want you. They want your energy and your attention. The Three of Swords tried to pop out. We got the Empress in reverse, the Star card, the Four of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this person doesn't want anything substantial. They don't want to be in like some serious ass relationship, but at the same time, they don't want to see you grow away from them. And with the Star card, it's like, yo, you're healing. You're about to be on some way bigger shit, and you're about to be really good without them. So that's the only reason that they're like coming back. That's why they're watching. That's why they're not changing, because they don't want to change. They don't want to change. They just don't want you to change. They don't want anything solid with the Four of Wands in reverse, but they don't want you to grow away from them and have something solid really divinely meant for you with the Empress in reverse. But what trumps all of that is this Star card in the upright position. Because it's like, yeah, you may not want to see me move on. You may not want to see me grow without you. But at the end of the day, you are. You are. You are. So Spirit is telling me to tell you to cut the bullshit. Cut these fake ass sentimental ties and this nostalgic energy that's not going anywhere with people. It's time to cut it with this Four of Wands in reverse. It's a wrap. The false security, the false image of happiness, it's not really there, especially with the Empress in reverse. And it's also making you feel low about yourself. It's also making you challenge your own self image. You're feeling like you're not good enough to have this Four of Wands, this happiness. But that's not even true. That's why the Star card comes out like, no, no, you are worthy of it. But it's going to take you to heal yourself, to pour back into yourself, to reteach and relearn so that you can have it, because it's yours. It's yours. Or it wouldn't be the cards right now. You know, this could easily be like the Tower, Death card in reverse, blah blah blah. It could be some heavy shit, but it's really saying like these things are within your reach. But are you ready to sacrifice everything for it? You know, are you ready to sacrifice? You got to sacrifice the false image. That's the first thing. What the Empress in reverse is also telling me is that stop pretending like you're happy if you're not. Okay? That doesn't mean you're a miserable person, but the moment you realize, yo, I'm really not happy, I'm just pretending, then you're going to be happy. Then you're going to lose that protective weight. Because a lot of you guys have possibly put on protective weight because you're absorbing so much bullshit that's not yours. Your body is putting on protective weight to keep it off of you, to keep it outside of you. And you have to admit some shit and just realize it is what it is so that that shit can fall off of you. The spirit has a lot of power on the physical makeup of our body as well. But it's just really time to face a lot of shit so that you can heal, so that you can be happy. And know that the person that had a hand in making you unhappy, because you always have to have that accountability. The person that had a hand in making you unhappy is definitely watching you. And as you start to glow up and change and heal, this person is going to want to come back in because they don't know how to grow and they're stuck in this space of not growing. So when they see you grow, they get afraid because they feel like that's going to take you farther away from them, which it is. It's definitely going to take you farther away from them because, you know, what's not growing is dead. And so you are moving away from this person indefinitely. Whether you see it right now, whether you want to admit it, you're moving away from this person, this energy, this mindset, this career that's not working for you. I feel like a lot of you guys have picked up particles of energy from other people that aren't yours, but it's just kind of like mingle with your insecurities. You have to be mindful when you meet people. What are you feeling when you met this person? What state of mind were you in when you met this person? Were you full of anxiety and doubt and frustration and worry and sadness? And then you met this person? Is that what you guys bonded on? So it's really time with the Star card to heal a lot of that. It's really time to heal a lot of that. Thank you, Spirit. We got the Star card jumping out as one of the outcome cards. I'm sorry, the Sun card jumping out as one of the outcome cards. Sun card. So, as all my tarot enthusiasts know, this is the most beautiful card in the deck. Coming right out after the star, this is hope, a new beginning, feeling rejuvenated. And there is a naked child on this card. So healing the inner child is where this journey is going to begin for you. Talking to that inner child, crying with that inner child, resonating with that inner child, how they felt at certain moments. And maybe you have to do it in the sense of a third party. Maybe you want to write a letter to yourself. Write a letter to your inner child is what I meant to say, but it's definitely time to do that inner child work because there's a lot of beautiful things on the opposite side of that. And once you do that inner child work, you're going to feel brand new again, really happy and healthy and like you can take on the world, And that's very important for you right now, and honestly, you got to say fuck some external relationships right now. You have to. You have to in order to get this. You got the Knight of Swords in reverse at the bottom of your deck. Lay down your sword. No more battling bullshit. Because what this Knight of Swords in reverse energy tells me, it's just somebody that's antagonizing you for the sake of antagonizing you. They don't even know the person you are now. They don't even know the new you, the growth. They don't know it. So they're coming towards you, antagonizing you, and you're not even the same person. The Six of Cups coming out. This person is still seeing you as that naive person that was just wearing your heart on your sleeve, tied to sentimental bullshit, nostalgic bullshit, like I said earlier. Like, they're still seeing you as this person. You're not that person anymore. So they're going to be in conflict with you to get you to be that person again. For you to revert back to this inner child that was looking to them to be consoled, to be rejuvenated, to be led. Fuck that. Don't do it. Don't argue with anybody about who you used to be. Two of Pentacles comes out. Don't be arguing with nobody because you're trying to get your own balance right now. You're trying to balance your life out. You're trying to balance yourself right now. Do you know how much confusion you have inside right now? Trying to figure out all these changes, trying to figure out why the shit that you used to think about doesn't make sense to you anymore. You've already given up religion. You've already given up society's norms. You've already changed so much shit. And now you're like, yo, is something else to change? Like, what else to change? So you're really trying to wrap your mind around a lot of shit right now. The last thing you need is people coming in with confrontation and bullshit. You got the Six of Swords and the upright shifting on us real quick because shit's about to shift on you real quick. Shit's about to get better real quick. Y'all saw my Instagram post earlier. What if things work out in your favor? What if your dreams come true? What if you rise in love with your divine partner? What if you fall back in love with you? You're moving away from the bullshit, okay? You're moving away from juggling, thinking you're trying to find your balance. So you find your balance and you sell off. You sell away. You sell away. I'm telling you, I see things. I see things getting better. But I can only see so far for anybody else. It's up to you to do the work. It's up to you to get balanced. It's up to you to find that footing, get your footing. You know, stop juggling bullshit. Because I don't even feel like a lot of y'all juggling finances at home. Some of y'all not being grateful. Some of y'all got a really good life. Nobody banging at your door with bullshit. Nobody stalking you. Nobody fucking with you. You got food to eat. You got a roof over your head. It may not be perfect, but some of y'all are doing well. Some of y'all got a bullshit ass job that you hate, but it's not as hard as it seems. You know, some of y'all got a hard job, but some of y'all are fine. And the shit that you balancing is external to you. That has no makeup and none of the things that you're going to become. Some of you guys are being called into a soul mission. It's going to lead you to so much wealth and abundance. You're not even going to know what to do with yourself. You're not even going to fucking know what to do with yourself. So many people are waiting to love you. So many people are waiting with open arms to make you feel good. You're focusing on some other shit. Some of you need to leave people alone that you know you don't want to be with so they can soar and you can soar. It's a lot of shit we got to be letting go of and grounding and getting our footing in right now. But ultimately, with the star and the sun, shit's about to get better for a lot of us. A lot of us, yo. Stop working towards the bullshit with the occupation in reverse card. The main male in reverse. Stop playing around with people that you know don't want nothing with you. Stop playing around with people that you know you don't want nothing with. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always the victim's fault or the person on the receiving end. Some people really giving love, and some people know they genuinely getting love from people that they don't want to love back. Tower in reverse. 8 of Wands. Some people really getting love from people that they know they don't want to love back. And then it fall apart. They want to play victim and all this bullshit. I feel you. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're thinking about. And you don't want to give life to it, so you don't say it to people. You don't want to give life to it, so you just play it cool. But you tired of giving love arrows to people that's just all fucked up, so they just take it and don't replenish you. I get it. But this is some communication about shit happening. Some shit that's already done happened. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that already happened. And you gonna get wind of it. But it's nothing you can do to change it. So Spirit is telling you about to move on from it. Somebody that had a baby. Spirit just said. Somebody that got married. Somebody that moved in with somebody. Somebody that really moved the fuck on. Somebody that really moved the fuck on. Whether it's you or the external person that is in your heart. But with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, okay, you're going to have to ground yourself around this new change that has happened. Because with the Tower in reverse, this shit has already happened. It's no changing it. It's no going back on it. It's already happened. But you already had the Star card and the Sun card. So it's like, yeah, while you was healing and getting shit in alignment, some other shit was falling apart that wasn't for you. And you're going to get communication about it. And you're going to be like, yo, I'm glad that I was out of it. I'm glad I was already on my healing tour. I'm glad I was on my heal up tour. Like, you gonna be glad. You're gonna be like, yo, I dodged a bullet. So, you know, can you make the broccoli? So, you know, Yeah, Six of Swords again. You moving away from the conflict and the bullshit. Can you make the broccoli? Don't put too much water in it. I don't want to boil all the nutrients. Anyway, you are so good and natural and holistic. Can you make the broccoli? I don't want to boil out all the nutrients. Just use the pink salt, the garlic powder, the pepper. Wait, how much water do I put in? Not even a cup of water, like half a cup of water. This is gonna cook down and a little crunch to it. Okay, so with the Six of Swords, like everything's gonna get better. You know what I mean? She's about to get good. Knight of Cups coming in. So I feel like once you guys let go of some shit, you're gonna have new offers of love coming in. But some of you guys are fixated with that obsession and that addiction card. Some of you guys are use the smaller bag of broccoli. Some of you guys are fixated on a certain person, and you know you gotta erase that. Some of you guys are like fixated on a certain partner, and you gotta erase that too. But there's new love that's gonna be coming in once you decide to move on from this past energy. You're gonna be led to your soul tribe, to friends and people that get you. Yeah, Esmeralda, broccoli girl. That's my shit. Woo, thank you, Spirit. We got the Nine of Pentacles coming out. Whoop, whoop. Y'all already know this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. Because I just always want you guys to be independent and have your own shit. No matter if you with love, you could be dirty draws in love with a motherfucker. But you want to have your own shit. You always want to maintain your individuality. You know? And I was talking to a VIP client this rising about that. Keeping your individuality. 2 VIP clients. Sorry, it was on a conference call. 2 VIP clients today. We're talking about keeping that individuality when you're in relationships. Always having your own money. You don't gotta just automatically have joint accounts and live with a motherfucker as soon as you like them. You don't always gotta do that. Enjoy the courting stage. You know, when I was younger, an elder told me, date somebody for 6 months. 3 to 6 months so you can find out who they really are. And you know what, sis? You're going to get mad at me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. A lot of y'all be having your own money, your own car, your own place, your own shit. As soon as you get with a dude that make that pussy wet, you move this nigga in 3 to 6 weeks within a relationship. You start letting this nigga put his toothbrush over. This nigga draws in the drawer and shit. And I mean, that's cool. You grown, do what you want to do. But then 12 months down the line, you find out this nigga is still on Instagram, hoeing, starting and bopping around on Facebook, and even on Pinterest, doing stupid shit. Like, I'm just saying, you know, I love y'all, but I'm gonna talk shit to y'all because I talk shit to myself to keep me lined up. But yo, my brother-in-law told me before he married my sister, he was like, yo, a first date ain't at the chick crib. You know what I mean? And I respected him for telling me that. And it's true. Y'all got your own place, and that's where y'all comfortable. A lot of y'all homebodies, y'all don't really want to get dressed up and go out, and y'all want to spend money and shit. That's cool. Be you. But every first date ain't gotta be at the crib. That's enough water. Every first date ain't got to be at the crib. Not even the second or the third date. And this dude ain't got to meet your kids on the second and third date. Let me see. You should probably put some more broccoli. Get some of that broccoli out the other bag. Yeah. What's water and not enough? No, because that's way too much water. Just put more broccoli. Ew. And then we can have more broccoli for later. But don't be, you know what I'm saying, like, start dating better. With this Nine of Pentacles upright, it's telling me start dating healthier. Stop having people come to the crib because you just comfortable at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you guys are wonderful mothers and shit. Every nigga don't need to come to the crib. A lot of you guys are amazing fathers. every woman don't need to come to the crib. You know what I mean? And so it's like it's time to start dating better, start dating smarter, start like meeting up somewhere. If you gotta Uber yourself, you know, like it's time to start really stepping into your own independence, your own life. You know what I mean? And I'm talking too much. We on an hour and damn 15 minutes. But I love y'all. I'm not about to shortchange y'all. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Swords in reverse. Put yourself first. You know what I mean? It's time to start putting yourself first. But also watch your communication. Watch your self-talk. You've been through a lot. I get it. But you don't gotta be so harsh. You don't gotta be so cutthroat sometimes. You don't gotta be just out for yours all the time. You know? Chill, mellow out. You know what I mean? Stop dealing with people that hurt you so you don't always feel defensive when you talk to these motherfuckers. Because a lot of y'all still communicate with people that didn't hurt you and dragged you, and you on the defense when you talk to them. You know? But yeah, y'all. Devil card in reverse at the bottom of your deck. So you're releasing the bullshit, you know? But the Eight of Swords comes out. It's like you're releasing the bullshit, but I feel like it's still some self-talk that needs to be healed. Like, yeah, I released everybody. I cut off all the friends that was fake. I cut off all the people that was whoop. I left the job that wasn't making me happy. I got a new house, a new apartment, a new space, but I'm still low-key not happy. So that's what this Eight of Swords is telling me, that it's something internal. It's something internal that you got to heal. Did you put the salt and garlic pepper and all that on there? The garlic powder and a little paprika. And the onion powder is right there too. But it's like you gotta come out of this self-imposed imprisonment. The self-talk needs to get better. Cause you can cut off everything around you that ain't working. You can cut off everybody around you that ain't pulling for you. You can leave that job. You can go to a new school. You can move to a new neighborhood. But is that energy still fucking following you? Because if that energy is still following you, it's that energy we were talking about earlier in the reading, where it's just something that's following you. You gotta face it head on. Gotta face it head on, y'all. All right, we're gonna do this. Get a little energy card, and I'm gonna head out. Your last outcome card is the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So you end up in this space where you start to internalize that nurturing energy that you were putting out to so many people, because you felt like if you nurtured as many people as you could, that you would feel whole. And you were afraid to give that nurturing energy to yourself because nobody ever gave it to you in the sense that you really needed it. And you were afraid of facing that head on within yourself. It was almost like you surrounded yourself and you grew up without any love, that you were afraid to internalize love to yourself because you thought that you would come up inadequate, but you don't. Garlic powder and onion powder and paprika, but you don't. You end up in this space where everything's divine order. Everything is in divine placement. You love yourself immensely. Your money starts to work for you. Your perceived notion of time starts to work for you. You cry a little bit. You love a little bit more. But it's all for you. You cry for that inner child that was never kind of like embraced enough. And you talk to her or him, and you make those connections. You right those wrongs for yourself because you realize with this Queen of Pentacles that nobody can save you but yourself. Nobody can heal you but yourself. Nobody can love you more than you can love yourself, no matter how much you love them. And then you become whole again. And then you break those generational cycles that were unhealthy. You invest your time and your energy and your money into things that's going to invest back into you. And I really just genuinely in my heart feel like that all becomes well. Oh yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey. Six of Swords, Star card, the Sun card, shit, the Two of Pentacles. It's a journey. You're juggling. You're trying to figure your way. You're trying to get your footing. But shit manifests for you because you come out stable. But not only stable for the short term, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very feminine energy. So this is an energy that reproduces for me, for you tonight. This is an energy that's going to keep feeding as long as you give it that nurturing. All right, let's get you guys an energy oracle and then we out of here. Talk to y'all all damn night. And y'all already know I got my broccoli going, so once you put the broccoli on, it's a wrap. Yeah, but one last thing. Fuck that Queen of Wands in reverse energy. Whether it's you being down on yourself or whether you involving yourself with people that don't want the best for you. That's on some little bullshit catty ass energy. Yo, I'm telling you right now, whoever got bad intentions for you and you haven't even did shit to them, and they just really on some petty hating ass shit, and my throat chakra is vibrating right now, so I know I'm telling you this fucking truth. Whoever this person is that's got this vibe towards you, yo, and I don't like to talk about shit like this all the time, but they about to get theirs. But the way they gonna get theirs is not the way they gave it to you. The way they get theirs is not the way they gave it to you. So when somebody hits you up talking about, oh, this, that, and the third thing, and you already been low key feeling like this person ain't had your best interest at heart, they getting whatever they sent to you back to them, but in a whole different form. Thank you, Esmeralda. Thank you, baby. You got Angel of Balance in reverse. All right, let's see. It says, in reverse, in this position, the Angel of Balance comes with a loving warning that something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It could be an important emotional component, such as a lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, that when you put yourself last, the universe will do likewise. Receiving this card reversed can oftentimes be a warning of loss of energy, calling you to relax more, sleep more, or even just drink more water. Investigate how you may be out of balance in your time and energy regarding the externals and internals in your life. The adjacent cards in your spread could indicate the particulars. Perhaps you've been working too much or been too obsessed with relationships or money. This loving angel can help you bring the courage and wisdom you need to break such toxic patterns. Meditate on the angel's presence and visualize her pouring a beautiful liquid light through all of your chakras, balancing them and bringing you peace. Remember that you always have power to bring things back into peaceful balance. So, yes, this is exactly what we were talking about tonight, y'all. You gotta relax more. You gotta get that rest. Clear your thoughts. Start pouring more into yourself. Practicing that self-care. I'm always telling y'all to drink alkaline water. So yeah, but it's time to get everything back in balance. You have the Two of Pentacles. And I was telling you, you're getting your footing and shit like that. So everything is turning out fine, you guys. But you just got to get back in balance with your higher self, your divine purpose. All right, guys. I love you so much. That was tonight's message. I really hope it resonated with you. Um, I love you guys so much again. You guys always show me so much support. And I really enjoy doing these collective messages for you so that everybody can kind of get bits and pieces that will help them with their journey. Um, Thank you, Esmeralda. I appreciate you too. I'm gonna mail you some broccoli, girl. Girl, yeah. And some mashed potatoes. Yep. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so amazing. I honestly do these readings for you to give you guys some clarity. You know what I mean? So thank you again. I really appreciate you guys showing up to all my lives. You guys are amazing. Thank you to all my moderators who allow me to give them that responsibility. I see you had to block some people tonight, Esmeralda. Thank you for that. Okay, guys, that's it. That's my little spiel. I'll stop bugging you. I love you again. I'll see you on Instagram. I'm not taking personal readings for the rest of August, but I'll be back taking personal readings in the second week of September, or the first week, depending. But I'll always post my calendar so you guys can kind of choose what's going on and see the dates that I'm taking. But yeah, my email is oracleorigins7@gmail.com. My Instagram is theoracle7, and my other Instagram is Oracle Origins. So yeah, follow up with me. I do lots of, just inspirational posts and kind of like collective readings that I'm getting at certain times. There's no real schedule on that because spirit is fluid. So as is my gift. But thank you guys again. I love you so much. If you want a reading in September, email me or you can DM me on Instagram. I will get back to you as soon as possible. But I do have a lot of amazing followers, so it's a lot of, wait time sometimes. But I'll definitely get you guys in and get you some clarity and some healing. I'm definitely only doing energetically based reading. So based on how you email me or message me, it really connects with my spirit and allows me to know if I should read for you. So please be in a good space when you message me or reach out to me so that I can get you the help or just kind of like the answers or whatever it is that you need. Because sometimes you just need to like unload or talk or get some clarity. I always charge. So, it's no free readings. But yeah, I'm definitely available in September. So hit me up. I love you guys again. Have a good Saturday night. Have a great Sunday. And be safe, be mindful, and stay in touch with your inner core. Last message. Some of you guys need to have sex because your root chakra and your sacral chakra needs to be worked. Okay? A lot of the frustration and anger you're feeling is because you haven't been intimate. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like penetration or, things like that. But you definitely need some intimate energy. You need to get some intimate energy, whether it's cuddling, talking, love, just genuine interaction with people. It's definitely time. Okay, guys, that is it. I'm done bothering y'all. I love you guys again. Have a good night. Rest of your weekend. Peace.